Hey baby, hope you liked the last vlog. Hope you're watching these. Daddy got a melanoma on his thigh. I had to cut it out. So Daddy now officially has cancer. I know Daddy says the word kanker a lot. But this doesn't matter that I'm going to stop saying it. If anything, I'm going to say it even more because now I know what it looks like. Bobo and Baxter, you should say kanker whenever you feel like it, because life is too short to be scared of words. And saying kanker isn't gonna hurt you. Kanker will, but so there's still a lot of words that white men can say nowadays, but hopefully that'll change in the future. My name is Jezus Vijf, and you're gonna watch your vlog today if I have anything to do with it. So I just wanted to tell you boys something about filmmaking philosophy. If you're going to make films, number one, always make sure that your lens is clean. Daddy at the moment has some, the guy with a fucking vape. Daddy has some scratched lenses, but that's only because mommy doesn't want to send me any money to get it fixed. But hopefully Daddy will get a Spavo Pico Pro from that famous guy soon. He still hasn't come through, but maybe next month I'll have some money to get some lenses. So I was going to get some French onion soup at this hipster place, but people told me that that it's just way too hot. And as you know, grandma's side of the family does like it piping hot, but not me. I didn't get those jeans, you know. So. Yeah. Oh, and number two, never get sand in the buttons because they'll ruin them, and you won't be able to press record. You know. Number three, always make sure that you keep the lens cover in your pocket or somewhere that you know where it is. It's kind of like having a foreskin. I don't know why you would cut that off. Not that I'm anti-Semitic or anything, but. It's just like you're gonna lose a lot. Like you're gonna lose a lot of feeling when you cut it off. And if you're fucking a lady or whatever you're fucking, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you're safe. Also, make sure that you're not some fucking crazy bitch, like your mom. She only told me that she had diabetes 2 years after we met, and if I know that, I wouldn't have fucking gone through with the relationship. I wouldn't have, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy with you guys, but, she just turned into this fucking legless fat monster, and Daddy doesn't, it's just not attractive. Anyway, just make sure that you keep that lens cap in your pocket. Foreskins for life.
Hoi, is dit Jezus?
Hoezo?
Hoi, mijn naam is Amu. Ik wou je gewoon alvast een fijne jaarwisseling wensen. En ik had even een snelle vraag voor jou.
Oké.
Wat is je favoriete Angry Bird?
Ik hou niet van Angry Birds.
Nee? Daar hou je dan wel van.
KV Sahedi.
KV Sahedi, wat is dat?
Dat is een regisseur.
Dat is jouw favoriete film van hem?
In the bathtub of the world.
Dan ga ik die vanavond kijken.
Hell yeah.
Ja, ik ga lekker op, oké?
Okay, veel plezier. So whenever Daddy is working on his art, he gets really in the zone, and then sometimes he can't hear anything, and then the bowl of M&Ms just disappears, and it's kind of like a trance or something that I get into, and it's just kind of just like this flowy feel where I'm just like, and then I'll wake up on the floor sometimes, and nobody saw it, but what happened, and then I have a headache. I'm like, wow, kind of feels like I got some heartburn going on. All right, so for this next bit, we're going to do kind of try like a new segment where I will be asking you boys and the viewers at home kind of like a question, kind of like a new segment. The question is, do you ever get heartburn when you eat too much M&Ms? So you could just email or leave a comment down below, and also don't forget to leave a like if you like it. And maybe you can ask grandma to like maybe give you some secret stamps to if you can get an envelope to put 50 euros, put it flat, iron it first, put it in between two pieces of paper. Also make sure to use some tape, some clear tape to seal the envelope, because like I have been getting some money from fans where I got the letter but there was no money in, like they did send money but there was no money in it. So if you could just do that. I saw a postal worker yesterday who was like ramming for the box, way too big of a box, in the mailbox of my neighbors, and let's just say that he wasn't white. Yeah, that hit the spot. Boom Investor, there is not this band though. I'm gonna go fly a little.
Daytones.com.
Make this good. Yes. Okay.
Daytones.com.
Get a low battery, gonna hone it in. Probably rip another pattern for this one. Move it back.
Daytones.com. Daytones.com.
Holy shit. That was the best bando Daddy has ever been to. Secondhand store whooping. Boe and Baxter. Hope you're proud of your father. The flying was amazing. Only fell once. Let's fucking skate. Boe and Baxter Daddy is now at the new Groninger station. They're still working on it. But it's they put it on the ground. Just like that one time Daddy got a new camera and Mommy, hey, there's somebody with a skateboard. And Mommy, in a fit of rage, decided to bury that camera underground without any plastic or in the box or anything. Needless to say, the camera was useless, and Daddy was really mad. But no, if I get angry, then I'm aggressive. If Mommy hides my stuff, it's just, you know, whatever. It's the time of the month or whatever. Rusty Shepherd. Right, so these people are singing to get a water well to Gambia. Why are we the ones that have to build all this shit? You know, there's probably some kind of bigger fucking agenda, you know? But they don't tell you about that. Alright, let's get it. Bobo and Baxter, they's at the Albert Heijn. Oh, I was just going to say there were no Gado Gado wraps anymore, but what do we have here? Some Gado Gado wraps. Alright, so I was watching this video about Bam Margera back in the days when, I was with his parents. He was talking about the old days, and, Daddy would have loved to have hired an elephant or anything for these vlogs, but guess what? TV is dead. No. TV is dead. MTV is gone. Vice is gone. Daddy used to help a guy out who worked for Vice, and basically Daddy was in a lot of Discord calls. He was talking about ideas and stuff, but did I ever get paid? No. Bobo and Baxter, whenever you get involved with anything like MTV or Vice or whatever, always make sure that there is a financial agreement on paper about getting paid, or else you're gonna get fucked over. Do you think Bam Margera did not get paid for the stuff he did? Where did he get all the four-wheelers, get all the chicks, all the skateboard deals? He got paid, and all I have is 2 tiny whoops from beta FPV, bunch of melanoma, probably prostate cancer to look forward to in the future, and maybe lose both of his balls. Alright, Bobo and Baxter, Daddy just got done with a little project. Remember that bando, that inside bando at the store? Daddy got this mic, and he made the mic, he wired it so his Rode wireless mic can attach to it. So I have a cool mic. Alright, boys. So, a girl just came up to me and she wanted to take a picture. And, she was kind of alternative, but Daddy was thinking like, she was just like, as far as like hygiene goes, he probably wasn't really like able to hit like, certain spots, if you know what I'm saying. Like Bam Margera would get like a notice from the homeowners association type shit if she was at his party with Tony Hawk. I don't think she's even able to ride on a skateboard, to be honest. But she had this backpack with like all these like Antifa stickers on it. And, I told her, like, Daddy used to be in Antifa long ago. At some point, Daddy got accused for organizing parties for Nazis, which, like, I don't even like barbecue, and I don't organize parties, especially not for Nazis, So, and I don't even organize parties. Only thing I organize is lipo batteries. But Daddy has a very sneaky suspicion that it was probably a girl who kind of looked like this girl. But I didn't tell her that she looked like that girl, because that's kind of rude. And she also had this really like out of tune voice, kind of like, yeah, I love the Deputy. I've been watching you since the Deputy. Saga, and I really love your stuff. Can I take a picture? You know, stuff like that. So that's also very, very unattractive to me, at least. You know, maybe some people are into that, but it really did kind of like, factor into this whole kind of like I don't want to fuck you kind of vibe that I got from her when she approached me. So yeah. I'm not really that excited about the way that the bumpers looked the last time, so I might just take out the green screen and the footage. Maybe create something simple, maybe something like a logo, something like that. So I think I'll be working on that later after I've finished doing the main edit, I guess. Some nice tattoos on your face, man.
Yeah.
I like it. What does it say?
It's a big stripe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Big stripe, good. What are you doing today?
Yeah, pretty good. Call me a blaster. Some bitches song.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, Boo Baxter. That guy was a little bit scary. He was bleeding from his eye. In theory, never judge a book by its cover. Just because somebody with a bloody eye, and he was laughing a lot. He was like there was a little bit of a, like kind of like an awkward thing going on, but he was laughing a lot, so that was pretty fun. He was like, only thing is, it got me kind of sad because he mentioned a couple of music videos that he made.
Die rapper ziet de spook, hij ziet bleek. Spring met Fred uit die tering, geile slee. Alle best een vies, make way, want je bent voor SLE. Geen probleem, mensen om me heen.
Like years ago, that he liked, that he really wanted to be a music video maker. And he had a couple of good contacts in the Dutch hip-hop world.
Maar het is cash. Ik neem het mee en spend dit cash.
Kind of like the underground hip-hop world.
Hey, ik geloof mijn oren niet. Niks zo slecht, maar wat is niet? Ben met Buffy en we lachen hoog, geen bars op wat voor beat. Dus hey bitch, ik tik die lied. Beter dan mij is er niet.
Only problem is, like I mentioned before, mommy buried the camera that I used for those clips. And that's kind of where it stopped.
Hang de body aan de vleeszak als een trofee aan de muur. Crucifix upside down, my mind is filled with anger.
And now I'm just doing all of these other things, but just kind of think about like, what could my life have been? Like I could have been like a successful clip maker,
En ik ben cat, hij zal E tot de aard. Backsliegen met de benders, jongen die links gaan naar back.
Prime stuff. Alright, Boobo and Baxter. So Daddy is going to maybe go to a bando, but for sure getting some groceries. Just got these new lens covers. Maybe you can see, but everything looks way better. Might be a little bit foggy. They aren't as scratch-free as Daddy was hoping they would be, and that's why Daddy is going to send the old lens covers and say that they are the new ones. Even though, okay, so because Daddy really wants to use them right now, and because they are scratched anyway, does it really matter? I don't think so.
Danger.
Abonneer op Jezus Vijf.
right now Daddy's standing in front of his favorite Chinese place. Only problem is it's only open at 4 o'clock, and right now it is 10 to 3. Just gotta wait an hour and 10 minutes to get fucking Chinese, and I can't fly my drone anywhere in this stupid city. Maybe I'll try to find some store to fly in, but you know, I don't know. Alright, so Daddy is on his way to do some tiny whoop, and hopefully in a second-hand store. They often hire, you know, mentally handicapped people, and they don't have the permission to give any permission. And they'll probably get scared if I mention anything that sounds like a drone, you know. Okay, so that was fucking bullshit. Some fucking fat idiot with like a fucking blue fucking shirt. I hadn't even put my goggles on yet, and he saw the drone and he said, "You can fly in here." I said, "Oh, I wasn't going to." He said, "Well, what are you doing then?" I said, "Oh no, just checking if it was good." And then he said he was going to call the police if I didn't leave the store. Then I said I didn't do anything wrong, and then had a whole fight about it. Fucking bullshit. Such a tiny drone, you know. This is really not a big deal. Alright, so Daddy is going to a lesser part of the city, a little bit more rough. Already the smell of fireworks and a lot of kids are firing using the fireworks. Here they go. See? Typical for a place like this. Boobo and Baxter, I'm standing here at something that seems to be a trash can that is on fire. So yeah, I wasn't lying when I said this is a bad part of town. Very typical of these kinds of places. If I ever catch you guys lighting fireworks or anything, I'll make sure that you'll never do it again. Fireworks is for the lower class. It's not classy, it's not cool. It is for idiots. Alright, so after thinking about it, Daddy's just not gonna leave with this potential fire hazard taking place. So I'm going to try to get rid of this fire. Alright, so we fixed that. Boom and Baxter, whenever there is people in need, always make sure that you do the best you can. Let's fucking skate. Do a cool, aggressive. That's pretty cool. Let's fucking go. Hit the big gap. Other gap. Man, I'm on fire. Can we perch? Uh-oh. I might just rip one other pack. Alright, let's do some cool cinematic shots. There we go again. So far this has been a pretty successful whooping mission. I think I'm gonna head to the Chinese place, get some Chinese, go home, call it a day. Man, Daddy would love to dive that tower. Too bad it's not allowed. Maybe in the future. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so Daddy is now at the Chinese place. Just ordered some gado gado. It is 4:30. Really looking forward to this gado gado. Alrighty, so Daddy found this pretty legendary spot. If you are an OG fan, you know where Daddy is right now. Beautiful. Okay, let's try to hit that gap. Yes. Yes. Some gaps over here. Not really. This is my old school, by the way. It's my old school. Alright. I think I'm gonna go out of here. That was pretty fucking cool. Alright, so after a long day of being in the city, Daddy is getting really tired of smelling pot smoke everywhere. It makes me sick. Anyway, got some M&Ms at a small store that also smelled like poop. Anyway, you know, some of these small stores, they're not run with very much professional attitude, you know, type of people that work there. It's just, they don't give a fuck, you know. And of course, it's not even New Year's yet, and there's already a fire at, you wanna guess? Yeah, at the trailer park. So, yeah. Alrighty, well, pretty sure I'm going to have to put that gado in the microwave. It's pretty fucking cold. Not a great bando opportunities here, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. Some guy screaming at me. Fuck off. Getting pretty pissed off. But looking forward to having that gado at home and watching a nice video. I don't know when I'm gonna watch it. And, you know, hope the bus isn't full of, you know, I don't know, idiots. So, right now it's 4 o'clock in the midnight. Daddy's very tired. Just got up with some CVOV on the CRT. Just been reading some DPK, you know, Dostoevsky. Yeah. Bobo and Baxter, it's almost 6:30. Daddy had some of the M&Ms that he was saving for later. Mommy lies. Mommy's stupid, lying all the time, saying, you know, boys are mine. But those hooded eyes are the eyes of a Warner. I can see that, Baxter. Bobo, I don't know. You kind of had you grow kind of a little bit less body. But you're gonna go, oh, you know, but the thing is, with Bobo Baxter, with girls, with men, if you're ugly, you get older, it doesn't matter. But with the girls, they get old and it's done. There's and Daddy's thinking about getting a scar. Like there's this guy that's got a bald head, and he can paint really good, but he's got alopecia and he got a really big penis. And he's got a bald head. Kind of looks like it's fake. Maybe he's doing a bit. I don't know. But he's got a big ass head. Kind of looking like a bald head, Bobo and Baxter. But he got a big dick. Got a big smooth head. He's a really bald, big dick. But ugly woman have no chance. Boo boo signal.